Hello everyone, and welcome to this wonderful guided mantra meditation session. My name is Paul Harrison, meditation teacher, and today I'm going to lead you through this meditation and also answer some of the most common questions that people ask me about mantras. Let's get right into it. I'm going to be using Jhana Mudra, like so, but this is completely optional, and I'll just place that on my lap. Sitting with a nice relaxed spine and gently closing the eyes. As usual, let's begin with a deep breath in through the nose to a count of 4. And pause for 4. Breathe out of the mouth for 4. Pause for 4. And repeat. And as usual, all we are doing at the moment is just calmly observing the breath flowing through the body. We'll get into our mantra in just a moment, but first we're going to use a little bit of mindful breathing just to begin to relax and to focus. And I like to take a moment to just observe where I'm currently at in my mind and in my body. Just tuning in, seeing what's currently occurring. There is no right or wrong. We're just taking a look at where we're presently at in the mind and the body. Now let's return to the breath. And as you continue to mindfully breathe, I shall introduce the basics of mantra meditation. And so with mantra meditation, we are meditating on a sound. Some people think that mantras have very specific meanings, and indeed some do. However, what is more important than the literal meaning of a mantra is its sound. For instance, our mantra for today will be Om. Now, the meaning of this mantra is the universal emptiness of all things. But more important than that is the sound. Om. Just begin to make that sound to yourself now. When we recite a mantra like this, we are focusing our awareness on the sound. Most mantras are written in Sanskrit, the first language. And because this was a very elementary language, the sounds used in Sanskrit, the words, are based on the sounds of nature. And that is why the words that we use in our mantras are based on sounds, all of which come from nature. For instance, Om is the sound of wind reverberating around an empty space. You can imagine it being the sound of wind in a cave. And that's just an example of the onomatopoetic nature of the language in which mantras are written. And now let us return to our meditation. And so we are sitting, calmly observing the breath. We begin to make the sound of the mantra, and it comes naturally with the breath. Now, I want to clarify, it is not like we are saying Om. Rather, it is more along the lines of singing. We are shaping the air into Om. And I myself am going to be quiet for a couple of minutes now to allow you to make that sound, shaping the air into the Om, and then simply focusing your awareness on that sound. Now, there are a couple of things to bear in mind with this meditation. Firstly, it is very important that your body be completely relaxed. So as we are making the sound Om, there's no strain around the larynx, the vocal folds, and so on. Indeed, if you have ever taken singing lessons, most of the rules for mantra meditation are the same. We breathe deep and diaphragmatically, feeling that expansion and contraction of the abdomen as we breathe, and with minimal force, with minimal strain, we shape the air into the sound, maintaining relaxation of the complete body. Om. Om. And again, I shall be quiet for a few moments to allow you to practice that. As you continue to make that mantra, you'll notice it becomes a more and more relaxed and deeper sound, and you can feel the mantra reverberating around your body, which is one of the main benefits of mantra meditation. It gently massages your organs and your muscles through that sound, helping your muscles and your organs to relax. Just continuing to make the sound with a relaxed body. The sound comes deeply from the diaphragm, and you feel reverberations of sound around your body, gently massaging and healing you within. Now, this guided part has been the first part of our session together today. Let us slowly open our eyes to a count of 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that was just a brief introduction to mantra meditation, one of the deepest and oldest forms of meditation in the world. You might wonder, well, why would you like to do mantra meditation? What specific benefits of mantra meditation will you get compared to mindful breathing? So the best things about mantra meditation are it does add a sort of therapeutic effect to the body physiologically because of the reverberations of sound around the body. It's a very gentle massage that's good for your innards. Also, spiritually speaking, there are different meanings from different mantras. For instance, if you're Hindu or Buddhist, there are specific mantras that do have meanings, but less important than the meaning is really that sound and that quality of reverberations around the body. If you've tried mantra meditation before, I'd love to know your own thoughts and what benefits you've noticed from it. And you can certainly leave me a comment and let me know. I also recommend mantra meditation for beginners who do struggle to focus on the breath. I've mentioned previously that because the breath is very subtle, it's quiet, not much physical sensations involved, there's little for the mind to focus on. If you struggle to focus with just breathing meditations, adding a mantra increases the sound, increases the physical sensation, so there's more there for you to focus on, which can make it easier for beginners to concentrate. And that is pretty much my introduction to mantra meditation. If you'd like to learn more, please do schedule a private meditation lesson with me on thedailymeditation.com. I'd also invite you to explore different mantras, their meanings, the type of sounds, and so on. And if you've enjoyed this, maybe you found it helpful, A, that's awesome. I'd love to hear it. And B, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because it takes me a hot minute to make these videos, and I appreciate all of your support. Thank you kindly. I'll see you next time.